What's up, guys? This is Coach Reza. Funniest thing happened today, and it just made me think. My dog, she gets so worried when things get low, like her food, her water. When anything gets low, she starts to show like signs of worrying. She'll come up to me looking concerned. So what I realized was that, wait a minute, I kind of do this too. So in terms of worrying when things get low, why does this happen? Like, what are we worried for? We're so used to wanting things to be full, but what happens when it's full? You can't put anything new in it, right? And the worry is coming out of wanting to be full, but then not realizing that when it is full, there's nothing more that can be done. So nothing new can come in. And you may want more, but there's no room to fill it up if it's already full, right? So why am I saying this? Here's a practical example. When Sammy wants our food, when my dog wants more food, okay, she can't get it. Like, I literally want to chop up whatever I'm chopping for myself and put it in her bowl, but she's waiting, keeping her bowl full because it makes her comfortable. Now there's nothing more I can put inside of her bowl. So when she eats about half of it, she'll come up to me, she'll stop eating, and she'll act like she's worried. She's still hungry, but there may not be enough food. So she'll come to me and tell me. I'll fill up the bowl, and then she'll be comfortable and happy eating more again. So what I want to do is realize that there's no point in wanting to be full and panicking when you don't have a full bank account, or if you yourself don't feel full from eating. It translates to everything. Your mind. If your mind is full, if you know so much about something, then what is there to be taught? What can you learn? How can you grow? Right? So again, comes out of necessity and fear. So from the necessity, we develop fear of not having, and then because of that fear, we have a desire or want to be full. So think about that, y'all. Do you want to be full? Or do you want to be empty? What has more room to grow? What has more power? Emptiness. What has more potential? Emptiness. If that bowl of hers is empty, I can fill it up with all the fresh new food that I just cut. But if it's full, I can't put any fresh new food in there. I gotta wait till she empties it. Otherwise, it'll just overflow and fall and hit the ground, right? Same thing with the mind, guys. If you come to me as a student and you want to learn something about breath, about energy, about Tai Chi, about relaxation, about life, whatever it might be, okay? The less you know, the better, first of all. That's why kids learn so well. But for us adults, the more we're able to let go of what we already know, the more we can learn. So if we hold on to ideas and thoughts and try to compare and reflect and relate to what is being taught, it's just overflowing. It's going to pour over your bowl, you're going to forget. Pour over your cup, you'll forget it. Or you won't apply it. Or what you learn won't be what was taught. It'll be your own construction. So us as adults, when we come to a teacher or a class, or we want to learn, we got to pay attention to what we are doing while we're learning and listening. Do we already know about that subject? Are we relating? Are we reflecting? Are we discussing things in our own mind while we're learning? Or do we just forget about what we already know? Let it go. What is so important that we have to say in our mind that is more important than taking us away from the very moment that we're listening and trying to listen and give our attention to the speaker? Is what we have in our head more important than what that person has to say? Let's stop conversing. Let's learn to listen. But before you can learn to listen, you got to learn to let go. And in order to learn to let go, you got to learn to breathe. Because without learning about breath, the fundamental, you're going to hold on to things all the time. You're going to keep trying to fill up and be full because you're always filling up with air. And then holding that air like there's no air left. So you try to do everything on that one breath. And for the life of you, you may try to hold on to it, even when you've exhaled everything out and there's nothing left. There's still part of you that is still holding on, wanting to be full, instead of letting go of the idea itself. And just breathing. Wow. That oxygen actually will feel good. If you hold on to ideas, the oxygen may not feel as good. If you hold on to fear, it will be difficult to breathe. So let go. Let go, listen, and fundamentally start out by learning how to breathe efficiently and effectively. You got it? Let's go. All right, I gotta go. Peace.